Norma Bang is an English teacher as a second language teacher who came to the United States from Mexico. She works to make her education easier for her students. Min is a teacher. She was born in America and adopted a child from Korea. Justin is a student from Stone Lake Middle School. He was born in Minnesota, but his grandparents were from China. His grandparents left China to escape a war.
The understanding of the phrase, one generation impacts another, is important when watching this video. By telling the stories of Norma, Deb, and Justin, we hope that you can gain a better understanding of how these past generations have influenced the future ones.
For my experience when I was an ESL student, we had one ESL teacher and we just stayed with that person in that room all day. So we didn't interact with other kids unless it was lunchtime or PE. Any other teachers we didn't know. And here we have more ELO teachers, so we can group kids accordingly and by grade level. We have kids, ESL kids or ELO kids in the classroom, general classroom, so they interact with other kids, with regular classroom teachers, and we have interventions. We have before and after school program, so there's more help.
Okay.
Like I said, maybe things have changed because it's been many years, so I'm hoping.
As a child, Norma's parents moved to Texas, and it was there that she learned English from an ESL teacher named Mr. Paradise. He was a good teacher, but as the only ESL teacher at that school, the students had to stay with him and had little interaction with students who spoke English. As a teacher, Norma is able to work with other ESL teachers to give her students more attention and ensure that none of them have to struggle to learn as she did. She and the other teachers can take more time and use more resources so that when a student is struggling with work or understands but is shy, she can help them. She has seen her students go from not knowing any English to mastering the language and moving on to bigger things. Some are even students at Buena Vista University.
Moved here before my mom. They moved during the war because it wasn't good because my grandma had my mom. So once when they got here, my mom was born and then my dad was born in Stockton. But my mom would say like, they don't like, you have to have like, you have to, I think have a, well, they'll ask you where you're from, and if you say you're from the United States, they'll probably try to kill you. Because, like, we're the same race and we're the same culture, and we should have together because we're their people and we're the same as them.
Justin's story about his grandfather's town shows us how big of an impact moving to another country is on one's life. If Justin's family didn't move to the U.S., Justin's life would be completely different. With regards to his education and basic freedoms, Justin's story can be echoed by many who live here in the United States.
And I keep thinking as I teach my students, I remind them frequently that when you're going to be in high school and in your college, right? And we talk about decisions you make now, how they impact you, what you'll become later. Now is the time to set discipline and set your rules and practices. So I keep thinking as I teach, not only want to teach you reading and language skills, but I want to teach you to become responsible people, young adults someday, that you have goals and Dominique brought up as far as with the bridge. leadership that some of the young kids have taken in their late 20s and 30s, and the leadership they've taken to begin to impact this city and to make decisions that they want to move into. They see the needs. They see lots of kids who struggle with language or maybe school or home or something, and they've taken some definite steps to change that, to help. That has impacted maybe we as an older generation huge, because that's something, there's a group that have talked about that and prayed about that for a long time, but maybe we've never put feet to it. And now we see God raising up these people and they're putting feet to this. And that has been fun to be able to walk beside them. And you begin to sense and feel that heartbeat for kids and knowing that how much your generation is going to make a difference in this city. And how important that is.
The impact Deb wants to have on her students is powerful. By wanting to teach her students how to become responsible young adults, Deb is taking a strong approach to be able to teach her students just that. Not only is Deb impacting a younger generation, Generation Y is impacting Deb's generation by going out into the community and helping those who need it. The work that the young adults are doing is fulfilling the work that past generations have wanted to do, but never did. Everything that Deb has said shows how not only is she impacting a younger generation, but how a younger generation has impacted her.
The people impact the generation in many ways. Mrs. Nen impacted the generation with her kindness. Justin's education was impacted because his grandparents moved to the U.S. Norma impacted the generation by teaching students how to speak English language.